Did you had any idea that ARK Contribute accepts that Tesla stock will go in excess of 10x later on, regardless of a great deal of financial backers losing confidence in the organization's stock? ARK Contribute stays bullish. Remain tuned and continue to watch to figure out why ARK Contribute offered such an expression. The vacillation in the securities exchange costs is just about as outrageous as the variance in ordinary market costs. Oil costs and essential items keep on soaring, while financial exchange costs are starting to pursue a descending, twisting direction. Regardless of this, a few laid out financial backers and monetary organizations accept that Tesla will keep on performing great, and it might well conceivably find true success soon. In the present video, you will figure out why ARK Contribute accepts that Tesla stock will go in excess of 10x later on. Tesla is an American car and clean energy organization situated in Austin, Texas, generally known for planning and assembling electric vehicles. All but the organization announced $31.5 billion in complete income for 2020. Its ongoing business sector cap is almost $800 billion, which is a sizable amount of justification behind financial backers to continue to stack up. Tesla has developed into the biggest vehicle organization on the planet and presently sits serenely on the business and seems to hold and keep up with that spot. It is widely known for individuals acquainted with the business that market influences change stock costs consistently. Share costs change in light of organic market. To purchase a stock then sell it, the cost increments. All things considered, Tesla stocks change as well. In any case, Tesla stock exchanged above $1,200 per share toward the beginning of January, which made it near an unsurpassed high of $1,243.49. Money Road accepts that the stock is worth multiple times Tesla's per share profit, which are around 10x more significant than that of the loads of customary automakers. Once more, financial exchanges are difficult to anticipate and may rise or go down lovely quick. Authorities on the matter agree. Quarter 2 will make Tesla financial backers rich. What upholds this case, you might inquire? In April of this current year, Tesla detailed having conveyed 310,048 vehicles in quarter 1 of 2022, which expanded to 68% from last year's around the same time. Tesla revealed quarter 1 2022 net gain of $3.3 billion, a quarterly record that surpassed Money Road gauges as income flooded 81% year more than year to $18.8 billion through his workers. Tesla Inc. chief Elon Musk said that he concurred with Cathie Wood when she expressed that Tesla is valued at $300 per share, assuming they perform well. Cathie Wood is the pioneer, chief, and CIO of ARK Contribute, an organization with $60 billion in resources that puts resources into developments like self-driving vehicles and genomics, and deals with a few effectively overseen trade-exchanged assets simultaneously. ARK Speculation, the Executives, LLC, or just ARK Contribute, is an American venture, the board firm situated in Holy Person, Petersburg, Florida, that deals with a few effectively overseen trade-exchanged reserves. ARK Contribute centers exclusively around troublesome advancement and offers speculation answers for financial backers looking for long-haul development in the public business sectors. Woods expressed in a new meeting that her base case on Tesla is around $3,000 an offer, and kept on saying that their gauge for Tesla's prosperity has gone up. She made sense of that this is expected for their piece of the pie that went up decisively as opposed to going down, in spite of different organizations' wanders into the electric vehicle industry. ARK Contribute accepts that Tesla will actually want to create no less than 5 million to 10 million vehicles as soon as the year 2025. As a matter of fact, they refreshed Tesla's valuation model with a $4,600 cost focus in the most ideal situation for Tesla stock in 2026 and up to more than $20,000 by 2030. ARK's refreshed open-source Tesla model yields a normal worth for every portion of $4,600 in 2026. In 2021 open-source Tesla model, they framed their normal worth of $3,000 per share in 2025. Be that as it may, they refreshed this position because of material changes, including independent ride-hail suppositions and information sources, capital proficiency gauges, and the figure has been moved forward by 1 year to 2026. The refreshed model by ARC Contribute shows refreshed presumptions for the all-out market for independent ride-hail, and each price tagged at the likelihood that Tesla will tackle for completely independent driving. In view of their examination of buyers' saw worth of time, they expect more interest for independent ride-hails at greater cost focuses than initially demonstrated. ARC Contribute's refreshed model likewise increments capital proficiency. Tesla's capital use per steady unit of limit had improved from around $84,000 in 2017, when the Model 3 was sloping up to around $7,700. In last year's model, they assessed that Tesla would burn through $6,000 to $8,000 per gradual unit of limit in 2025. Given its far superior to expected capital proficiency, it very well might be more secure to accept that Tesla will burn through $2,000 to $7,000 per steady unit of limit in 2026. Do you concur with ARC Contribute forecast that Tesla stock will go in excess of 10x later on? Share your contemplations by leaving a remark in the remark segment beneath. Flute player Sandler Organizations and American Free Venture Bank and Monetary Administration's organization accentuated its purchasing rating on Tesla stock and raised its value focus to $1,350. This infers that purchasers can expect as much as a 55% increase on the organization's portion, refreshing its valuation to represent new conveyances, capex, and edges. Flautist said that it anticipates that Tesla should produce more money since the stock has possibly more worth. A composed note from Trip Chowdhury, prime supporter of worldwide values exploration, expresses that 2022 Q2 is turning out to be a huge one for Tesla. As indicated by Inside EVs, a site that highlights electric vehicles, Chowdhury isn't the standard, generally common investigator who just purposes models to foresee numbers or essentially alludes to new titles or Twitter. As indicated by them, Chowdhury is most likely the main investigator who by keeps an eye on the Fremont industrial facility consistently. Dave Lee, a realized YouTube content maker whose channel handles everything to be aware in financial planning, stays bullish on Tesla stocks and continually says that he is in this endeavor for the long stretch. He added that he solidly accepts that Tesla will see dynamic development by 2030. Chamath Palihapitiya, a Sri Lankan-conceived Canadian and American investor, engineer, SPAC support, pioneer, and chief of social capital, is a fervent ally of Tesla who stands firm on his bullish situation on Tesla stock. Notwithstanding having a few financial backers losing confidence and auctioning off their portions, he even partook in an auction a while after a splendid figure for Tesla. Palihapitiya sold his Tesla stock in 2021 when the stock began to top, and it tends to be noticed that previous that year, he anticipated that the power utilities would be seriously upset and that trillions of dollars in bonds, capital use, and worth were resting on the planet's energy age foundation, which, as per him, will be flipped around. On the off chance that this doesn't occur, Tesla will twofold and fourfold in the future. Chamath Palihapitiya, similar to ARC Contribute, accepts that Tesla will go in excess of 10x from here, since the organization had the option to keep up with its remaining as a main producer of electric vehicles, or EVs. Some might ask why these enormous names and organizations have this much conviction and trust in Tesla. It's undeniably true that Tesla had the option to go on with its creation during the pandemic, while any remaining producers were at a stop in light of store network issues. More than that, Tesla constructed 2 new plants in Austin and Berlin to help the development of the Shanghai and Fremont plants with these production lines by and large. Tesla intends to increment working edges as well as scale to make more vehicles. The recently assembled Berlin and Austin plants give an open door to the organization to accomplish higher gross edges. Tesla didn't stop at that. It proceeded with the development of the Tesla Gigafactory, notwithstanding the various unexpected conditions that happened across the globe, including the coronavirus pandemic and the Russian-Ukraine war, which extraordinarily impacted the world's economy. The Tesla JIDA Nevada's development was executed with the mission to speed up the world's change to practical energy through progressively reasonable electric vehicles and energy items. Tesla JIDA Nevada, alluded to as Tesla Gigafactory, is a lithium particle battery and electric vehicle part processing plant in Story Region, Nevada, as most would consider to be normal to be the biggest structure on the planet and fueled by sustainable power to accomplish net zero energy. This construction is intended to address Tesla's battery emergency. It is essential to take note of that these expectations and presumptions are likely to check contingent upon the economy, which then, at that point, influences the market costs and stock costs. In any case, it is as yet significant that these expectations were made by laid-out trading companies, financial backers, and experts with forever and a day of involvement, which makes them worth considering. Obviously, these numbers and information from ARK contribute, and different organizations and financial backers referenced have been founded on their cautious thought and intensive investigation of the Tesla stock developments, alongside late advancements from Tesla. Observe more Tesla stock substance by visiting our channel and watching our different recordings.